What's the angle? I'm not playing that game. It's the same business with a different name. Who's the target? Sorry, I'm not in the market. If I quit buying.
Alrighty, welcome back to another fall vlog. Guys, I'm wearing my Halloween Town sweater. I'm with my girls who are not gonna be in the shot, but look behind you. It's a Hobby Lobby. I just stopped at a Jamba Juice. I have to speak up loud. I just stopped at a Jamba Juice and picked up a smoothie. Everybody got their fall smoothie. We got mango, we got, there you go, you see? Yeah, we got mango, we got strawberry, we got pineapple. You guys know about the pineapple. I can't with the pineapple. But yeah, so excited to go inside of Hobby Lobby to see exactly what they got going on. It's gonna be the same thing as last year, but hopefully something new does pop out. Okay, let's go inside. Okay guys, so I found this miniature garden section where you can kind of have your fairy garden going. They have a little well, an entryway arch, little caution signs, just all of the things, fountains and wagons and benches, gnomes, different garden creatures like bunnies and raccoons. Yeah, and they have all of the things that you could need for your fairy garden, including some faux moss. All of these sweet mushrooms. Yeah, I think I might pick up some of these items to maybe possibly craft with. We can do a type of diorama in a bell jar, we'll see. But yeah, this is the place to come, and hopefully they're all 40% off as well. By the way, this smoothie, it's so good. It's so good.
If days like these last with one another, with the feeling pass, would you find out with me if it all starts to crumble, or search the pieces for a hope or a mumble?
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya, and today we're going to have the coziest fall camping day indoors. We're not going outside, we're glamping, we're having all the luxuries of staying indoors in my living room. So I want to focus on just bringing about the feeling of the movie The Iron Giant. I want to work on a couple of puzzles and crafts and, you know, the DIY, not DIY, but, you know, the types of hobbies that I did discuss in my cozy autumn guide. So that's the agenda for today. We're also gonna make the very famous Campfire Breakfast. It was a hit in the last video. If you want to know what that's all about, check out the Cozy Autumn Guide and get to know. We did discuss it there, but of course we'll be talking about it here too. But I want to take a moment and thank everyone who recently subscribed. I was so shocked. I was shooketh when I saw the numbers crawling up and up. So I guess a lot of people saw the video on their For You page or homepage, and that was really good news. So I really didn't think that video is gonna do that well. You never do, you know? But yeah, I wanna thank everybody for subscribing and leaving such really sweet comments and recommendations. I have so much music, so much movies, so many movies and TV show recommendations. It's amazing. So I'll be using some of those throughout this season as well as for next year's Cozy Autumn Guide. So yeah, I'm just so grateful for everyone who subscribed and who left a very positive, kind, sweet comment under that last video. I'm so grateful and so happy that you're all here. And I just, you guys really helped me actually get over the threshold of 1,000 subscribers, which is really cool. So with that being said, I would love to do a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions for like a Q&A video that I'm gonna kind of throw together, we'll talk about the origin, as if I'm like a superhero, I have an origin story. But we can talk about the meaning of the name, Atlas in a Jar, and all the different things that you guys may have questions about. So definitely leave me some questions for a Q&A. Like, what's your favorite this? What's your, if you have them, of course. But yeah, I wanna just thank you so much. Again, very grateful for all these new subscribers, and we are up to about 2,500 subbies. I'm so happy. So today we're going to be doing glamping. I have Campfire Breakfast on the docket. We're gonna do some of the autumnal hobbies, making a fort back there. We're gonna try. This is the first time I'm going to attempt such a thing. I did do that once in New York and it worked out really well in a Harry Potter video. I will link it in the cards and in the description box below for you guys. So check that one out. It is so much fun. It's a Halloween focused episode that I actually ended up doing on my birthday, October 14th. It was crazy. That same day, you guys, Robbie Coltrane, I think that's his name, Hagrid, it was the exact same day of his passing. Insane that I was filming Harry Potter then. And then super recently, like just yesterday, Maggie Smith, Professor McGonagall, is gone as well. It's just so incredible. Like, how everybody is just leaving us, you know? Yeah, life is just moving full speed ahead. It's insane. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for being here today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you do, definitely give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. I have to figure out exactly how I'm going to make the bed sheet stay up here behind me. This is the living room. I got some of these. They've been here. I didn't buy them for this video, but I've owned some clothespin. That's a hard word. Some of these little pincers, okay? And I think that it'll be a great way to kind of like just keep in place the sheets that I might want to use, the blankets and sheets for the fort. I'm hoping that I can deck it out and just have a sprawling bed sheet here. We can watch the movie, and of course we're going to be reading as well. Insane. Again, this is so incredible. I always have like a very, it's not clairvoyance, but it's just such a, what a funny coincidence, like a happy accident, Bob Ross style. Anyway, but yes, I was like, what book should I read for the Iron Giant? Because I always like to implement books inside my videos for the Iron Giant video. What book should I read for the Iron Giant video? So then I went to Google and whatever, and I was like, hey Google. Sorry if you have a Google system in your house and it just went off. But yeah, I was like, what book has the feeling of the movie The Iron Giant? You know, it's like fall, camping, robots, all that stuff. And then it came up with this book called The Wild Robot, right? I was like, okay, that looks pretty cool. It's like a little bit of a found family, an adventurous story. It has like a heart-tugging, heartwarming feeling. And lo and behold, I was with my sister, my eldest sister, and then we were looking at like, you know, the Amazon Fire Stick homepage, and this thing for The Wild Robot came up. I was like, what is that? And then I was like, hey, that's the book that it recommended to me. So insane. We went and watched the trailer. It looked really cute. It's about like this robot that gets thrown onto this deserted island with all of these different animals, and some type of I don't know if it's called a gosling, but a very young bird recently hatched just kind of imprints on the robot, and the robot has to kind of, you know, take care of it. It has to parent it. So I just thought that could be such a heartwarming story. So I do have that book with me, and I want to see what it's all about. It had such great, amazing reviews all over the place, and the movie just came out, so I was like, oh, this is just perfect. So we'll be reading that book as well, and I'll give you a little bit of my thoughts on it too. But guys, I just fought with this Alex drawer to get this thing out. I have like a little craft drawer that has all of these different things that I use for the home, and oh my god, it was such a struggle getting this thing out. I'm gonna go into my linen closet and see if I can pick out some sheets so we can start sprawling this stuff out here right now.
This time I need to wait it out. Hold on tight, there's a storm. I'm standing in the eye. When it rains, it pours, and you sure know how to make me cry. Thank God for the moon and how she lights up the sky tonight. You may think that you've lost me already.
Before we make the fort, I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I want to use to decorate it. I have the super cute, I think I got this from Hobby Lobby a couple years back, but this super cute pumpkin. Look at this, like it's so pretty. I love the color, and it's metal. So yeah, we can use that inside the fort or outside, whatever. And then I have this peace and love kind of like hippie van. I don't know. I just saw it, grabbed it. It kind of reminds me of somewhat of like somebody who does all the traveling, you know, like those travel people who use their vans to go camping, some type of an RV type of situation. I couldn't leave this one out. I've had this robot for years now. He's been in my shelves. He's been on my shelves in New York, and now I wanted to use him for this video as well. It's this beautiful orange robot, kind of perfect for fall. But yeah, no name. You guys can name him if you want. I was looking for this gray one, but I have no clue where he is. I have another robot. I'm just kind of huge on robots, actually. They're so fun, and like they just seem like, wow, this is something humans create, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I just love robots. And then I have this cute little mushroom tea light. We can put a faux tea light in there. You guys, please, no crazy fire hazards in your fort, okay? That's one way to say happy fall. Let me share with you guys the book. This is what it looks like. The Wild Robot by Peter Brown. What kind of name is that? It's incredible. It's perfect. Perfect for fall. Peter Brown. Sounds like Peter Rabbit. Like, hello. You know? Excellent. But yeah, so cute. Here he is, the robot. I don't know if you can tell. He's all the way up there. And it is, let's see, it's 273 pages. I got this super cute Pinewood Path scented candle from Hobby Lobby. You guys may have noticed it there, but isn't this so perfect? Again, it kind of reminds me of the peace and love kind of van. So it's perfect for, you know, camping, that kind of situation. Yeah, it just has a fresh, piney type of scent, very outdoorsy. This is a funky garland I had picked up last year, I think, actually, from Michael's. I just think that they'd be great for the fort, maybe to help decorate around it when the sheet comes on. So that's super cute. And then I have this other one. I just think the colors are so pretty. Look at this. It kind of reminds me of Harry Potter a little bit. It's like these little felt fabric-y ones. So pretty. So pretty. And they kind of have like these pumpkins as well. So I just thought that that would be really pretty for the fort. Okay, and activity-wise, we do have a couple of options. So we have some puzzles. You guys know we're puzzle freaks around here. We have this one here, which is in autumn at the city market. There's this one. It's kind of crazy because it's snowing, if you can tell. There's like a little bit of snow falling here. This is a Central Park kind of ice skating rink, but it is very fall-like, you know? So I don't know. And then we also have autumn at the cabin at the lake, basically, and it is so pretty too. The blue water, we have a fisherman, we have the beautiful sky. It looks like the sun is setting. I don't know. It's perfect. So yeah, out of those three options, which one would you have done, or which one do you like most? I love this. And then finally, I know this is not much to say, but this is a diamond art painting kit, and it has some of the United States national parks. I chose the aesthetic, but I chose the scene that is most fall. Let me see, I think we have the Sequoia National Park. So yeah, this is what, oh yeah. So I'll post up the picture, of course, but oh, here's Zion. But this is what it looks like. This is the kit, and then it has like a bunch of little numbers and letters and things like that. So I thought, you know, in my last video, I said that, oh, if you're not into puzzles, maybe because you find it too tedious, maybe diamond painting kits could be the one for you. I was like, looking at this, it looks so complicated, but I'm sure this is a great activity to, you know, sit down and just chill out with. So yeah, I have some national parks here. Oh, they're perfectly outside of the box. Let's see if I can show you. So it's Acadia, Zion, and Sequoia. I'm not sure what I said earlier, but yeah, those are the parks that I have. And they just look so perfect, especially the Sequoia Park. I was like, oh yeah, we should do that one. Yeah, so those are some of the activities that we do have planned for today besides the campfire breakfast. Now, I've been like kind of pushing this one back. I'm gonna try to attempt to put the fort together. Wish me luck. Wish me luck.
I don't think about it. About you leaving me. I don't know who I'd be. Would everything we built just turn to broken leaves? I don't think about it. Do you think of me? Walking out that door.
Exactly. I'm gonna do this. Oh gosh.
Morning anymore. Would it all just turn and turn and turn and turn and turn and turn? You don't think about it. Maybe it scares you. We don't think about it. We just fall into each other's arms, and we laugh and we cry, we dry each other's eyes, but we don't talk about it.
I'm literally sweating right now. So this is the problem that I'm running into right now building this board. Look at this. It's jerry-rigged, okay? But, you know, I'm not an engineer, so that's okay. But the issue that I'm running into, guys, is that I need to put this piece of the sheet kind of connected to this area, but I don't want to mess with my Tommy Hilfiger lamps over here, and they're taking the weight of the sheets, like with the lampshade, so they're kind of like going this way. I don't even want to mess it with it. Those are kind of expensive, actually. One of the first things I ever bought for a home. But yeah, I think I'm going to tuck in this sheet into the couch. It doesn't have to be a grand circus tent or anything like that, but you know, I think it's all right. Let's hope nothing up there falls. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm gonna tuck in this area into here, and I'll come back when it's done. I am literally sweating doing this. It started raining. It's super cozy. I got nervous that this was a real candle for a second. I was like, oh! And then I was like, oh yeah, those are my Luminara candles. It's a-okay. But let's go ahead and put this and do the final touches.
Are you hearing my words I'm saying to you?
You are who you choose to be.
Interestingly enough, a hurricane opens up our story for the wild robot, and we just had Hurricane Helene pass through. I think it was like a category 4, so my goodness, it's definitely really important to always heed the warnings, because these are storms that come all the way out from, I think, the Sahara Desert. Kind of has these crazy winds that blow out into the Atlantic. They form these crazy storms, and then we, as humans, can track them all the way from, the coast of Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, or wherever, the Cape Verde Islands, and we see them coming and going. So it's really important to heed those warnings. It's not like it's some type of twister or tornado. If you feel it, chase it. No, those kind of come out of nowhere, obviously, and that's why a lot of people are always trying to find early warning systems, so that way they can be in place to prevent as much catastrophic loss or damage. But yeah, it's really important to heed those kind of warnings. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the wild robot. It seems like this hurricane kind of blew this cargo ship out of bounds in a sense, and there were these crates inside the ship that kind of sunk and were dispersed out into the ocean. And of course, when you're getting closer to an island, you have crashing waves on rocks and whatnot. And the author has basically said that one crate went and robot bits are going all over the place. You have a bobbing robot head, a bobbing robot foot, their torso, etc., until this final crate kind of landed just right. So yeah, we're getting introduced to our unnamed robot so far, and I'm liking the story very much so. It reads really young, super young, and it's pretty good so far. But what do you guys think of the fort? I don't think I even updated you guys about the fort. It was murder doing this fort, making it, building it. It was so hard. Much harder than the one I did in New York. I don't know. I almost crashed my Tommy Hilfiger lamp a couple of times. I was sweating in here. I am wearing, a sweater. So, oh my gosh, but it's so cozy in here. I'm gonna watch the Iron Giant, enjoy my campfire breakfast. Maybe not in the fort, because I do have to clean it up after a certain point. I can't live in here forever, obviously. And we actually might end up watching as a family, because it is a Saturday, we might end up watching one of those mysteries that I was talking to you guys about. Well, I don't think I mentioned it in the Cozy Autumn Guide video, but yeah, it's called Garage Sale Mystery. It stars Lori Loughlin, and it's really good. Super cute, super folly, very cozy, murder mystery again on Hallmark. So eventually I will have to put this fort down, but I have enjoyed it oh so very much. We'll be doing puzzles and maybe work on our diamond art kit a little later, but right now I am starving after all that laborious work. You guys, I built a home here. I built a home, and we're gonna do a little bit of campfire breakfast. Today the hair is not hairing. Forgive it. It needs to be refreshed. Okay. Oh my goodness. So those pumpkin waffles are really, really good with the Nutella and marshmallows. I highly suggest that you guys use mini marshmallows so it won't make too big of a mess. But yeah, you can still taste the pumpkin waffles if you guys do have a Trader Joe's around, or if you feel like you're up to it and you have a waffle maker, you can make your own pumpkin waffles. But they were very, very delectable. Share with people because it is a lot of sugar for the morning because I added syrup. The fort is still back there. I totally don't want to demolish it, but you know, I gotta get it together and take it down.
This can't last forever, Hogarth. We gotta tell somebody about it.
You worry too much.
Vitamins and history.
You're very kind. Thank you so much. You ever see a better picture than that? Look at those details. This is the famous 60-second Polaroid land camera. Seeing your results on the spot.
'Cause my perspective is broken. If suffering's a way to earn your keep, I better start putting miles on my feet. But I'm so tired of wandering. Yeah, I'm lost, but I'm living. Yeah, I'm lost. Can I be forgiven?
I gotta do it on camera. I gotta do it on camera.
Thought by now pain would be
It's okay.
my
First try, right?
I know that discomfort wasn't
It would have been in there freaking big like.
but I'm lying in
One more. Miming again. Oh, again.
but I'm living. No, I'm lost. Can I be forgiven?
Hope you enjoyed that circus show, clown show. As I'm, getting a little deeper into the book, obviously it's kind of, I was wondering if they were going to give a gender to the robot, and they said that she opened her eyes. So this is gonna be a mommy robot. That's really interesting. I don't know if it's Lupita Nyong'o who does the voice of the robot in the movie, but yeah, it's good. I thought it could have been a man robot, but maybe they did that already with Giant, for Iron Giant. So I don't know. I just thought that was really interesting that it's gonna be a robot that's a female. And then you also said it reminded you of Baymax, right? No, I never said that. Somebody said that. Alrighty. Anyway, Baymax. This whole day is just reminding me of Baymax in all seriousness. I am gonna make myself a tad more comfortable now. And we're gonna go watch Garage Sale Mysteries.
One eternity later.
Summer is ended, the leaves are turning brown. Red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down. comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow away the sigh, and all that blossomed will wither away and die. Not now, I'm not ready, not just yet. Autumn comes too soon. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon.